Hey everyone, welcome back to Melissa's Kitchen Table. Today we're going to be doing the 12 Days of Christmas Cookie collab with Mandy from Living in the Mom Lane. So for all of my subscribers, thank you for coming back. I hope you enjoy what you see, and I hope you go over to Mandy's channel and show her some love. I will leave her link down below so you can watch her video and you can subscribe to her channel. And for everyone coming over from Mandy's channel, thank you and welcome. I hope you guys enjoy what you see and hope you guys subscribe. So every day we're both going to be bringing you a cookie recipe, something that we like to make or traditional to our Christmas time, and I hope you guys enjoy. Hey everyone, welcome back to Melissa's Kitchen Table, and today is the first day of our 12 days of Christmas cookies. So I'm going to start with a traditional cookie, the oatmeal raisin cookie. I do have a little bit of a substitution in it, but of course you don't have to do that. So I will go through the ingredients. You're going to need a half a cup of vegetable oil or canola oil. You're going to use a half cup of light brown sugar, a half cup of granulated sugar, 2 eggs, which is what I'm going to be substituting for a half a cup of applesauce, a half cup water, 2 cups flour, 1 cup raisins, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1 teaspoon baking soda, a half a teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, and 2 cups quick cooking oats. Now, I already have my oven preheating to 350 degrees, so we will just start getting everything mixed up. Now, the water is to soften the raisins. My raisins are brand new, so they are not hard. So you don't have to soften the raisins if you don't want to. You could just add the raisins and the water to this. You could also use apple juice if you wanted. You didn't have to use just plain old water. So I have a half cup of oil going in here. And I know this is a dry measuring cup, but I honestly just use this for everything. That's just how I cook. And then you're going to add your oil. If you're using oil, I'm substituting it, like I said, for unsweetened applesauce. So for each egg, you put in a 1/4 cup of applesauce. So we need 2 eggs. That is equivalent to a half cup, which is equivalent to one of these 4-ounce containers, like one of the snack packs. So that's what I'm using. And then you're going to use a half cup of brown sugar. Now, if you don't have a half cup of brown sugar, you can, of course, use all white sugar. You could also make your own brown sugar by just combining white sugar with molasses. And that's how you make brown sugar. So we have about a half cup here. And it was packed in. And then we need our regular white sugar. So hang on one second. So a half cup of white sugar. And we'll get that mixing. So like I said, if your raisins were a little bit older and hard, you would put the half a cup of water in a saucepan put your raisins in there, and then just bring it up, heat it up like a gentle simmer, and that'll soften your raisins. All right. So at this point, we're going to put our raisins in the water. You could also use apple juice, like I said. Now, I'm using golden raisins because that's what I have on hand and that's what I bought. But of course, you can use just your regular old brown raisins. Putting in a whole cup of those. Just give that a gentle stir. Now, there's all kinds of ways to do this. You can add everything to the dry ingredients. You can add your dry ingredients together. Honestly, I just put everything in the bowl. It's just so much easier. So we need 2 cups of oats. And I did clean the counter, so anything I'm putting in here, the counter is clean. All right, so we'll put our spices in. You need a half a teaspoon of salt. So that's about a half. You need a full teaspoon of cinnamon. We need our flour. Just 2 cups of flour. I usually just fluff up the flour a little bit before I start putting it in, measuring it. So 2 cups. We need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. And you just want to make sure you're using baking soda and not baking powder, because they do 2 different things. All right, we got the cinnamon, we got everything else in there. So we'll just put that on and mix. Okay, so the great thing about this is you can add other things to it. Some people like chocolate chips, some people like walnuts. You can add whatever you want. I'm leaving these as is. And then I'm just gonna scrape the bowl and then we're gonna get scooping. I totally forgot the vanilla. To me, the vanilla is very important. So 1 teaspoon of that. And I'm just gonna be using a cookie scoop and scooping these out and dropping them on a parchment lined cookie sheet. If you have a Silpat, you can use that, but I just like to use the parchment paper. So like I said, I have my oven heating to 350 degrees. And you're going to bake these until a slightly golden brown. It's going to be approximately 10 to 12 minutes. It all depends on your oven. Oh. Okay, so I'm going to get these in the oven approximately 10 to 12 minutes at 350 degrees. And then I will insert a picture of what they look like when they are done. So yeah. We will see you tomorrow for day 2 of our 12 days of Christmas cookies. Bye-bye.